Hey, this is Michael Kyle, and welcome to another edition of Knowledge Drop Tuesday, where I take some of the most asked questions I get the week before about business and or just questions I have about internet marketing and making money online, that sort of thing. Anywhere from people that reach me out on Facebook, email me, or call me, and people that are on my team that question. I take those and I put videos around them because I figure it's going to be easier to reach a lot more people. If I put it on video and then upload it to my channel, then it can reach a lot more people. And I'm sure if one person has a question, a lot more do have the same question. So I can help people more this way. So like I say, so Knowledge Drops Tuesday. This is the second one that I put together. Last week's was about capture pages and how they work and how to use them, how not to use them. I'll link that video in the description, and actually you'll probably see a card pop up at the top of the video in the right corner there where you can click on it to check that out as well. So what I want to do is basically this week's question, or this week's video is on the question of, am I smart enough to make money online? Okay, do I have what it takes? As you can see here, I pulled these are just Google pages that I pulled up here. I just thought this is a neat little thing here. A lot of different equations going on here, a lot of different tests. But what it boils down to is, am I smart enough to make money online? That's the question that I one of the most that I've got this past week, and it's not they're not coming out and asking me, am I smart enough? But basically, you're questioning yourself if you have, um, if you're not a college graduate, you don't have, this degree or that degree, and am I able to do this? Well, I mean, myself, I'm not a college graduate. I never went to college. I didn't have a whole lot of experience online at all. Basically, I could email and Google and YouTube, and that's really about it. That was about the extent of my online experience when I got started with this. So, yeah, I mean, if I can make it, anybody can make it. But there's more to it than that. This really isn't the question. This is like the outside, but really you have to. There's questions that you have to ask yourself inside to determine if you are smart enough. I'll say smart enough to make money on the internet. Okay, the first thing that you have to know is and ask yourself is why. Why do I want this? What are my reasons for wanting to make money on the internet? I mean, is it because I want to create a second income, or I don't, I want to create a job replacement income, or I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to work for myself. I want to build a nice future for my family. What's your why? What is the one thing that can drive you to succeed at this? Okay, that's like the big question that you want to ask yourself. What is my why? Why do I want to do this? Okay. Now the number two question that you want to ask yourself is this something that I can dedicate time to? Am I coachable to be able to do this? Can I follow direction well? Am I coachable? Am I able to follow what I'm told, even if I may or may not agree with how it should be done? People that actually are like that, they're people that some people aren't coachable. That they have in their head that's going to work one way, or it's not going to work, and they're not going to do it. So you ask yourself, are you coachable? Okay, do you have the time to do it? Okay, can you take this and put together at least 1 to 2 hours a day that you can dedicate to building your business? Okay, I mean, this is not something where you're going to be able to sign up to XY program today and then make six figures tomorrow and be able to stop doing it. This is obviously doesn't work that way. No business works that way. If anybody tells you that, just turn around and run as far away as you can from that person, because they're feeding you a lot of bull. Okay, so can you commit to at least 1 to 2 hours per day? And this is actually 1 to 2 hours once you get that snowball effect rolling. You have to actually get to that first. So in the beginning, you're going to need more than 1 to 2 hours per day. I mean, I know with work schedules, it can be tough. In the evening, you get home from work, you got to take care of the kids, and But I mean, if you can dedicate at least an hour or two to really focus on, where you can turn the TV off and you can, turn all distraction away and just focus on that. Can you do at least an hour or two a day to build it? If you can do a little more, great. You can see results quicker. But if you can't, then you go at your pace. But can you at least do an hour or two a day? At least 5 to 6 days a week. Can you do that? If you can do that, that's a plus, and that's definitely a question that you want to ask yourself. Now, the next question is, do I have money for business expenses, startup costs. Do I have money to um, join into the whatever program it is that you're looking to join? Um, do I have money for a monthly advertising budget? I mean, those are things that you have to you realize. Unfortunately, the way of thinking with this online thing is that basically people see it as a hobby, or at least they treat it as a hobby, I should say. Phrase it, treat it as a hobby. Um, if you're not going to be able to go into it full force, put that hour to a day to it, like I said, and be coachable, um, you don't even need to worry about having any kind of budget because you're not going to succeed with it. I mean, just you know, to be blunt with it, you have to be able to know why you want to do it, and be able to dedicate time to it, be coachable, and have some startup costs. Have some startup funds rather to get started. I mean, I can tell you how many times per day I get, mostly on Facebook, but I get reached out by people that don't have the money and to do anything, or will say, I'll have money next week to get started with you, and that could be just like a $7 startup, and it's like for $7 product, and you have to wait till next week to get that. You're gonna have some trouble doing this. And people might get mad at me for saying this, but I would want to know this going into this. This isn't something that that a lot of people are told, because most people they want to make the sale, so they're gonna sugarcoat it and that sort of thing, and and that's just what you do, especially when you're brand new and starting out. And can I say I was any different when I got started? I don't. I think I was the same way. I mean, it's just you want to get that first sale, and am I going to I've been doing this for a few years now, and I know what I'm doing, and I've had success with it, and I feel I'd be doing a disservice now if I don't let people know that there are going to be startup costs with this. You're not going to be able to purchase join a program. Say it's got I don't know, like $30 a month for a program. You're not going to be able just to do that and then expect to make six figures, because it doesn't matter what program you start, you're going to need an advertising budget. Unless you're going to do everything with free marketing, which the programs that I'm in, we have training on them, exactly how to use free marketing, but free marketing takes a lot longer because it's it takes your time. Okay, whereas paid advertising is going to get you leads a lot, like almost instantaneously. You can get leads, start working with them, having them warm up, get warm up to them, and it gets sales quicker that way. Obviously the paid advertising is the way to go. So you're going to want to have at least some kind of advertising budget. It doesn't matter if it can be $50 a week that you can, that's enough to buy some traffic each week, and then you can move that up as you start earning, or if you can find ways to cut expenses outside of the business, whatever it may be, whether it's eating out at a restaurant. If you do that 3 nights a week, cut it down to one, or something like that. Anything you can do to cut to have money for your business. If you're serious about it, you're going to find a way to make some cuts. So, yes, basically the end result is, why do you want to do this? Are you coachable to be able to follow how to do that? Can you share it with others, obviously, as well? Because when you're going to need to obviously share that with your people that join you. That's called duplication. Do you have money for startup costs and for a monthly advertising budget? And then, the only question then, question 5, can I show others how to do what I'm doing, team duplication, which I just mentioned. Can you do that? Again, you're going to be able to do that by you're going to be learning what you're doing in business and how it works. You're going to be able to help others do the same thing. But you're also going to have all the a lot of this 90% of the training that you're going to be given is going to be through the training videos and everything that's already going to be available to you. That's already done for you. That's your business is going to do this telling and selling for you. A big portion of that. So you don't need to think that you have to be some kind of expert to teach others how to do it as well. So the end question is, if you can do this or not. Only you know the answer to this question. I can't answer it for you. Only you know do it. You have to know why you want to do it. Can you dedicate that hour to a day to it? Are you coachable? And then can you show others how to do this, do what you're being shown how to do? And then do you have enough for some startup costs and an advertising budget, monthly advertising budget or weekly advertising budget, whatever you can afford to get started with. You have at least something that you have to work with. So yeah, that's really about it for this. That's pretty much take care of this week's video. So I hope this answers, am I smart enough to make money online? basically you are smart enough. Most everybody can do that, but you know the thing is, 90% plus 90 plus percent of people fail online because of one reason, basically one of those questions that I have, and you know, not either not committing to it or not knowing why they want to do it or not, you know, making any kind of adjustments to their budget. You have to make a budget rather for their business, and you get in the end of the day, it is a business. It's just like any, you know, brick and mortar business, like whether it's a restaurant. You know, you can't expect to buy a restaurant, whatever that amount is, and then that's it. You have to from there. You have to stock the restaurant with food in order to prepare whatever it is that you're selling in that restaurant. You have to be able to, you're not paying employees, but you know, business online you have to pay employees. Okay, you know, so that could be like with your advertising. You know, you're going to need to get it out there to people. That's where, like restaurants have commercials, you see the TV commercials, or on the radio, or magazines, or whatever online you see them. You know, and it's continual too. It's not just a one and done thing with the advertising budget. You know, you want to be able to grow that, you know, as much as you can as far as how much you can spend, because you have to constantly be getting out to people because you have that much competition. You think about how people are doing the online business. It's the same way with the restaurants. You know, you see commercials for Wendy's or Burger King, and you know, and they've been around for so many years that they can keep seeing commercials from them nonstop because that's it. I mean, advertising is an ongoing thing, so you have to be able to, you know, have some kind of budget for that. And there are ways you can, you know, I mean, I have a lot of ideas that I can share with people that are really serious about it. You know, I'm not going to go through a list of things here that can help people to come up with the money, you know, to get started and have an ongoing marketing budget. But if you're serious about it, you want to know that, just reach out to me, and I'll gladly talk to you about that, whether it's on the phone or email or whatever. But yeah, that's really about it for this week's training. I hope you got something out of it. Yeah, just ask yourself those questions and decide if that's what you want to do. And then the thing with the business, most of the programs online, you know, will work, but you know, you just have to, basically it's up to you to make them work, and your disciplines and whatever it is that that if you're willing to do follow the training, most of them will work, and you just gotta, if you just follow, stay consistent with them. Now, some of them will have different upgrades, a few upgrades. The ones I have a couple upgrades, and first thing people say is, "Well, oh my gosh, this is $54 a month for this one program, for example. That it's $54 a month, and I can afford that." But you talk about an upgrade of $147 upgrade and a $497 upgrade. Yeah, I mean, those are upgrades that you don't have to purchase. Again, what you are purchasing, when you do get those, they're all training. So you're learning more about growing your business by these products that you're buying. And then the flip side is you can take the you get the resale rights to those products, so you're able to sell them. So that product that cost you a one-time $147, you're able to turn around and sell that unlimited times and make $100 a pop. Same with the one that's $497. You pay it that one time, and you can make $400 over and over and over again. Plus, a bonus override from your team, when they make sales, you get a cut of that. Not a cut of their sale. They'll get their full earnings, but part of the rest of that sale that the company would get, they share more with us. And as if your team makes a sale, you'll get some money out of that too. And that's part of duplication, and why you want to train your team and be obviously able to do that. Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't keep talking about here, but I'm going to cut this short of the last week's. We have really long, so I'm going to cut this one down. So anyway, if there's any questions you want, and if you want to check out the program that I'm in, I'll put that link right below, top of the description. That'll be right there. I have a couple of different programs I do. Actually, two main programs, but I'll put the first one I'll put it right at the top there, so if you want to check it out, go right ahead. And then I'll also include some more links in the below the video description of different tools that I use in my business that can help you out. I'll put some of my traffic sources in there that I personally use and have got a lot of good success from with these sources. Different tools that I use, you can get those. You're going to need to use them in your business. I'm going to be making videos about these things, these tools and stuff, future videos as I get rolling with this. But yeah, that's about it for this one. So just feel free to leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. That way you can get these videos as I put them up, and also my other videos as well that I have on there. I have a full channel full of different videos. If you hit that notification bell, you'll get a email notification every time I upload a video, so you can see that right away. And like the video, share it if you got some value from it. And any questions you have, let me know. And if you have any ideas of something you want me to make a video on in the future, if you have a question, a marketing question or a home business question, anything around this topic, this niche or anything like that, just you can pop it in the comments. You're going to find right below this video as well, right at the top, I'll put my contact information. I put my my personal cell phone number. Call or text me anytime. My personal email, Facebook will all be there. Just reach out to me, and I'll definitely get back to you right away. So until next time, thanks again, and I will see you on next week's Knowledge Drop Tuesday.